Hi everyone, so my name's Josh Fullerton. I'm an adult social worker and I work for Stockport Adults, anyone over the age of 18 within the community. So as the role of a social worker, we receive referrals from many different sources. It could be a GP, it could be family members, friends or neighbours for individuals within the community. What we'd then do is when we get the referral, we'll then go out and complete an assessment which discusses and looks at the needs of people within the community and how they can manage at home. If they're having any challenges at home, how we can overcome that. So most of these issues can be around if people need help with the shopping, if they're not able to wash or dress themselves, or if they need access to community services or social activities. A typical day for me would normally look like going out, seeing people, completing the assessments, liaising with professionals, liaising with care agencies, discussing with families, really having that one-to-one connection and face-to-face support with people within the community. So for me, actually, when I was in school, I wasn't really that good in school. Actually, I was actually quite naughty and quite bad, and I was on a lot of reports. However, I was really fortunate. I was really lucky. The school I went to had really brilliant teachers who were really inspiring and never really kind of gave up on the students. So when I was kind of getting a bit older and looking into colleges and stuff like that, the same thing happened with them. The colleges and the staff were really supportive and really motivational. So going into my career, it was really important to kind of look at and take inspiration from that about what it is that I wanted to kind of do. And for me, giving back is part of that, but giving back to young people and obviously older adults and elderly people was something that really inspired me. I'd say one of the main things is you have to be an active listener. You have to really sit down with people and really take an understanding in what it is that's happening in their life to kind of really draw upon and paint a good picture about what's happening with them at the moment. You have to have empathy and I'd say in terms of communication skills and stuff like that, we work with a variety of people within the community who have different complexities of communication skills, and it's about engaging with them effectively. I'd say one of the main things as well is time management. For me, I have quite a heavy caseload, I think as most social workers do, in both adults and children's. You're responsible for all of that caseload. So essentially you have to time manage quite well. You have to work under pressure. There's a lot of things which come in which can be quite urgent if someone's going to hospital or if they've had a fall at home, and you have to kind of rectify that and provide that appropriate support. And that kind of comes in with problem solving as well. I'd say one of the massive things which we've seen recently is the impact of COVID. That essentially meant that we couldn't go out and see people as much as we'd like to. A lot of people were really impacted by that because they couldn't have that face-to-face contact. A lot of the assessments were really impacted quite negatively by it. What I'd say going forward as well, looking into social work, it's always really mindful to understand that as part of the social work role, we really signpost people onto those effective services and resources within the community. And as you can see, there's a lot of resources which unfortunately do get closed down and do get reduced, and that can have quite a big impact on people and how they get their overall support. The main thing is about making sure that people can be independent and can live at home on their own and manage and meet their own needs. So it's so important that we do get those resources in place for them, which can be challenging. What I'd say is, if you're really interested in it, one of the main things is about human development. It's a bit about psychology, a bit about sociology, really. Go and have a look at colleges, go and look at universities, because each college and each university have a different kind of method of how they deliver that programme. I think the main thing for me is it's so rewarding. Like a lot of people that I support, it varies. I can be supporting people for a really short period of time or for actually quite a long period of time, up to even a year. And what we'd look at is that from the moment you actually meet someone, you get to know who they are. It's quite an actual massive privilege to get to know who they are and speak with the families and speak with the friends and get a good insight of who they are. And then follow them on that journey so that when you put services in, when you find that support for them that's right for them, you kind of see those positive changes going along the lines. So within the entire journey, the entire span of that support, you'd see those positive impacts and how they're making really great progression. That's one of the most rewarding things about being a social worker.